Emerging reports from Kaduna are raising serious attention as several local sources describe a tense situation involving armed groups moving through parts of the state and causing fear among residents who were caught in the middle of a sudden wave of attacks. Early statements from individuals close to the affected areas speak of armed men entering multiple locations late in the evening, creating panic as families tried to contact loved ones and understand what was unfolding around them. While different accounts continue to surface, one of the most discussed parts of the developing report is the claim that the attackers moved close to the community where Sheikh Ahmad Gumi resides, prompting questions across the country about whether his home itself was targeted. At the moment, no official confirmation has been released to indicate that his residence was directly attacked, but the concern grew because of the proximity of the events and the long-standing public debates that often surround his name. These events have made many Nigerians anxious as they wait for verified statements from security agencies about what truly occurred, who the attackers were, and how far they reached during the operation. As additional reports continue to circulate from 2026 news sources monitoring the situation, residents from nearby communities have described the sound of gunfire, hurried phone calls, and the confusion that follows when people run for safety in the dark. Some individuals stated that the attackers blocked certain local roads, which caused many families to remain indoors until the early hours of the morning, unsure of what was safe or what direction the situation was moving toward. Local leaders who spoke to journalists expressed worry about the rising pattern of abductions in the region and stated that this incident reflects a larger problem of security gaps that need stronger and more coordinated responses. What heightened the tension further was the widespread belief that several people had been taken away during the attack, though the exact number remains unclear as the information continues to change while authorities work to verify the claims. Families affected by the night's events reported missing relatives, and groups of community members gathered in the morning to check on one another and share any details they could collect from eyewitnesses. As Nigerian viewers follow the unfolding situation, many have begun to ask deeper questions about how armed groups still manage to carry out coordinated movements despite the many security operations that have taken place across northern states in recent years. Some analysts have noted that these events show how important community vigilance remains, especially in rural settlements where communication networks are sometimes weak and response times may be slower. The speculation about whether Sheikh Ahmad Gumi's home was among the locations touched by the attackers also sparked discussions on social media, with many users calling for calm and urging people not to spread unverified claims while the facts are still being gathered. Several commenters pointed out that major incidents like this often lead to confusion in the early hours, and official statements from security agencies usually take time to confirm what truly happened. This has encouraged more Nigerians to wait for properly verified updates while continuing to share safety information for those in the region. In the hours following the reported incident, community leaders and resident associations in Kaduna reached out to authorities asking for more patrols and improved communication networks so that emergencies can be handled more effectively. Many of the people who spoke to journalists explained that the fear that spreads during such events is made worse when phone signals drop or when the movement of security teams cannot be tracked. These residents highlighted their desire for more reliable early warning systems that can help them respond more quickly and stay safer during unpredictable situations. They also stressed the importance of providing psychological support and assistance to families who may have lost relatives or who are still trying to locate loved ones after the night's events. The emotional response from the public has been strong, as news watchers across the country express sadness for the affected families and frustration about the recurrent violence in the northern parts of Nigeria. Many people are now asking whether this latest attack will lead to a new round of security adjustment or stronger federal involvement to ensure that communities are better protected. Some commentators speaking on radio and live stream programs noted that these incidents often remind Nigerians of the urgent need for long-term stability plans that involve both government systems and local community structures working together. The fact that such attacks continue to happen, even with ongoing security efforts, shows that solutions will need to be multi-layered, involving intelligence gathering, stronger presence in high-risk regions, and better support for local residents who are often the first to sense when something unusual is happening. As more clarity continues to emerge, many viewers watching this story unfold are encouraged to stay aware, stay informed, and share verified updates rather than quick assumptions. This is especially important because situations like this can easily become sources of panic if the wrong details spread too quickly. If you are watching and want deeper coverage on national security, this is a good time to like this video so more people can stay informed. And remember to subscribe so you never miss important updates as they come in. Staying connected helps you follow the full timeline of events as officials continue to speak and confirm the details surrounding this developing situation. Meanwhile, conversations online have expanded beyond the immediate attack to include broader reflections on what this means for Kaduna's future and the future of community safety in northern Nigeria. Citizens are expressing their worries, their hopes, and their expectations from state and federal leaders. Some are calling for advanced surveillance tools, better trained rapid response teams, and improved collaboration between local communities and law enforcement. Others are discussing how frequent these incidents have become and how families have adapted by forming neighborhood watch groups, organizing community alerts, and building stronger communication systems within their districts. These efforts show how ordinary citizens continue to play a key role in protecting one another, even when faced with challenges that feel overwhelming. As viewers engage with the unfolding updates, many are offering prayers and showing solidarity with Kaduna residents, especially those whose families may have been affected. The broad concern and shared empathy from Nigerians across regions reveal how deeply the issue of security touches everyone, regardless of where they live. Even people far from the incident feel the emotional weight of hearing about communities under threat and the pain of not knowing whether missing loved ones will return home safely. Such moments remind many citizens of how interconnected the nation's well-being truly is and how every act of violence affects not just a single community, but the entire country. If you are still with us, kindly remember to tap the like button and subscribe, because staying updated is one of the most important ways to support responsible reporting and ensure people across Nigeria always have access to clear, verified information. More reports are expected throughout the day, and as journalists continue to gather statements from security officials, eyewitnesses, and community groups, the full picture of what happened in Kaduna will become clearer. For now, the nation remains alert, waiting for answers, supporting affected families, and hoping that swift action will prevent further incidents like this.